Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you!
Matatag Curriculum, English Grade 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 6. Our topic is about differentiate narration from enumeration description patterns. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Learning competencies and objectives. First, express ideas appropriately. Age appropriate, gender responsive, culture sensitive, for one's purpose, context, and target audience. First, differentiate narration from enumeration description patterns. Second, identify the structure and write a friendly letter. Number 2, use appropriate nonverbal cues for clarity or context, purpose, and meaning. Here are the contents. First, differentiate narration from enumeration description patterns. Second, identify the structure of a friendly letter. Third, write a friendly letter based on a given situation. And fourth, use facial expression and gestures when speaking. Before we start, let's have a short review. The title is That's Not a Complex. Activity instructions. Teams of students will have to identify whether the given sentence is complex or not. Number 1. A party in our house is not ideal because our neighbors might oppose it. Is this complex or not complex? The answer is complex sentence. Number 2, Helen is very sick today. Is this complex or not complex? The answer is not complex sentence. Number 3, although Mike is the smartest student in our class, he failed to pass his examinations. Is this complex or not complex? The answer is complex sentence. Number 4, the cat jumps on the table while I am eating. Is this complex or not complex? The answer is complex sentence. Number 5, she enjoys swimming. Is this complex or not complex? The answer is not a complex sentence. So today, we are going to watch a story about the ant and the dove. Listen carefully because there are questions after.
Good morning, everybody! I am Vredna Impertos. Do you want to hear a story? My story is all about the ant and the dove. Once upon a time, A very thirsty ant was drinking water from the river. Suddenly, the ant lost his balance and fell into the water river. "Help! Help! Help!" cried the ant, but no one can hear his cries. The dove was sitting on the tree nearby, saw that the ant was in trouble. He quickly plucked off a leaf from a tree and dropped it into water. The ant climbed on the leaf. He thanked the dove for saving his life. After a few days, the dove was sitting on the tree. The ant saw a hunter aiming his arrow at the dove. The ant knew his friend. The dove was in danger. He quickly bit the hunter's leg. The hunter cried in pain. "Ah! Ah! Ah!" This time, the dove thanked the ant for saving his life, and they became friends forever. Moral of the story: one good deed deserves another. Thank you.
How does the storyteller read? Is she narrating or enumerating? Let's have vocabulary. Directions: fill in the correct letter to complete the word. Choose your answers from the letters given below. The first word means extremely wet. The answer is soaked. The second word means a small pool of water that's usually found on the ground after it rains or from another source. The answer is puddle. Let's now start with our lesson about patterns of development. What is a narration? Narration is the act of telling a story or recounting a series of events. The story that follows is an example of narration. Let's read a story. This is an example of a narration. Last night, I was on my way home when it suddenly rained. I forgot to bring my umbrella, so I ran to avoid getting completely soaked in the rain. Not seeing where I was going, I fell into the puddle of water. Then a guy helped me to stand. When I looked up, I recognized him. I forgot I was soaking wet and that I felt very cold. He offered to walk me home, and I just nodded. The next day, I saw him in school. At last, we talked like old friends. Let's answer the comprehension questions. Number 1. Who is telling the story? The answer: the person who experienced the events. Number 2. What important events are narrated? The answer: first, got caught in the rain without an umbrella. Second, fell into a puddle. Third, was helped by a stranger. Fourth, recognized the stranger and accepted help. Fifth, saw the stranger at school and talked like old friends. Number 3, how are the events arranged? The answer, they are arranged chronologically. Events in a narration arranged in a chronological order or sequential order. It is because chronology is an important aspect of narration. Chronology includes concrete details, a point of view, and sometimes even a dialogue. Enumeration is the act or process of making or stating a list of things one after another. The following paragraphs shows examples of narration. Paragraph number 1. COVID-19 is a respiratory illness that is caused by different viruses. Most people infected by COVID-19 will experience mild and moderate respiratory illnesses and recover without any special treatment. Let's answer the questions for paragraph number 1. Number 1, what is the main idea in the paragraph? The answer, COVID-19 is a respiratory illness that people often recover from with mild to moderate symptoms. Number 2, what evidence or specific examples support the main ideas? The answer, COVID-19 causes mild to moderate respiratory issues and usually doesn't need special treatment. Next, let's have paragraph number 2. As a grade 4 pupil, Emmanuel is already motivated in many ways. He does things in order so that he will not forget anything when he starts helping his parents. First, he would assist his mother in doing some household chores. Next, he would go to his father in the farm to pasture the carabao in the field. Then, he would gather firewood to be carried back home. Finally, he would burn the midnight oil working on his assignments and study his lessons. Here are the questions for paragraph number 2. What is the main idea in paragraph number 2? The answer, Emmanuel has a routine for helping his parents and managing his responsibilities. Number 2, what evidence or specific examples support the main ideas? The answer, Emmanuel's routine includes helping with chores, pasturing animals, gathering firewood, and studying. Number 3, the paragraph number 2 uses the words first, next, then, and finally. What do we call these words? The answer, first, next, then, and finally are called sequence words or transition words. Number 4, how do these words contribute to the development of ideas of the paragraph? The answer, they help organize the sequence of Emmanuel's task clearly and logically. First, next, then, and finally are examples of transition or signal words. These words show that important ideas are enumerated in a text. Let's have worked example. Directions: identify whether the paragraph shows narration or enumeration. Number 1. The child was very excited in the ice cream parlor. There was a world of chocolate, vanilla, mango, strawberry, apple, grapes, and every possible flavor. The answer is enumeration because it gives us list various ice cream flavors. Number 2, what could I say about Fernando? He was someone attentive. He liked watching video games, singing, going fishing with friends, and studying. In short, he was a very well-rounded young man. The answer is enumeration because it gives us list Fernando's interests and qualities. Number 3, he came and talked to us for a few moments. He seemed upset, but he managed to get through all the bad news, shaking our hands before he left the house come twilight. He seemed to feel better now that he had delivered the news. He waved from the car as he pulled out the driveway, narrowly missing the mailbox again, and drove off to return home. The answer is narration because it describes a series of events and emotions related to a person delivering news. Number 4, it was late summer the last time we saw Max. He was standing at the edge of the hill, and he never looked up even though he knew we were there. He was there to see Carrie, but he never showed up. Max was still there waiting for Carrie to come. After a few hours, we decided to go home, and Max stayed hoping he would meet Carrie. The answer is narration because it tells a story about the last time they saw Max and his actions while waiting for Carrie. Let's talk about narration. Narration is telling a story or describing events in sequence, focusing on actions, emotions, and details. It often includes characters and a plot. These are the things that you need to consider when you are identifying if a paragraph is a narration or not. Number 1, storytelling involves a sequence of events or experiences. Number 2, details includes descriptions of actions, emotions, and characters. Number 3, plot typically follows a storyline with a beginning, middle, and end. Number 4, dialogue may include conversations or interactions between characters. And number 5, chronological. Events are often arranged in the order they occurred. Now, let's have enumeration. Listing items, facts, or points in an organized way without much detail or storytelling. It focuses on presenting information clearly and methodically. Here are the things that you need to consider for enumeration. Number 1, listing presents a series of items, facts or points. Number 2, structure, organized in a clear and systematic way. Number 3, minimal details, focuses more on the items or points themselves rather than storytelling. Number 4, transition words, uses words like first, next, then, finally to organize points. Number 5, no plot, lacks a storyline or emotional development. Let's have a formative assessment. Directions: identify whether the statement below is a narration or enumeration. Number 1. I like everything about him, his smile, his personality, and his sense of humor. Is this enumeration or narration? The correct answer is enumeration. Number 2, she unpacked her suitcase, her toothbrush, her slippers, her shirt, her pants, and her laptop. Is this enumeration or narration? The answer is enumeration. Number 3, I was 7 years old when I started singing. My mother taught me to sing. My favorite song is Dream. As I got older, I became a choir member. Singing is a God-given talent that I will treasure. Is this enumeration or narration? The answer is narration.
And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.